This is very, very important, especially for those who are getting ready to apply for the Diversity Visa Lottery. Everyone who is commenting or watching or planning to apply for the Diversity Visa Lottery, the bigger thing in their mind is, when should I apply? By question, when should I apply, two things they are figuring out or they are going into their mind. Number one is, should I apply on the first day? If I apply the second day, third day, will I be late? If I have to guarantee my winning, if I have to increase my chances, should I apply on the first day? So everyone now is just, when should I apply? Should I apply on the first day or the second day? No one wants to apply on the last day. So I'm going to address that one on one part. The second part is, at what time exactly should you apply? Because there are some rumors around. Oh, if you apply on the midnight of Saturday, or midnight of Friday, or midnight of this day, or at 3 a.m. in my country, that is when you are going to win. So I'm going to talk about the time. What is the appropriate time to apply? And this will be different on the first day. What time do they open? I'll make the video of that. What time will be in your local time, or when will be the last day, and what time, noon of Eastern time, mean to you and your local time. So when I'm talking about the time, I mean like, what time should you put your form, you fill the form. Welcome everyone, this is Ernest Boniface Makulilo, EBM, talking to you from my home office here in Belton, Missouri, United States of America. As you are getting ready to put your application for the upcoming Diversity Visa Lottery, here are the important things you should know, so that in case you don't win, you don't need to blame others or you want to blame yourself. As I mentioned on my introduction, that when should I apply for the Diversity Visa Lottery? When? So, application has its duration. The first day of the opening of the DV Lottery, the Diversity Visa Lottery, until the last day of application of the Diversity Visa Lottery. When you apply, as long as you have applied within the dates, within the opening and before the noon of the last day of the deadline, you are good to go. There is no any advantage in they are going to process you as quicker. This is not the rolling based application, meaning when it comes they process. No, they don't do that. What they do, they allow all application to come, and then the process will go down the road. They are not doing the application as they come. The only advantage of applying before the deadline, before the last day, before the few days of the deadline, is on the last day, on the last week of application. In most cases, the website for the Diversity Visa Lottery, which is www.dvprogram.state.gov, usual is overcrowded. So you might have some delays, you might have some difficulties to make sure that your application is successful. And that is also written in the instructions for the Diversity Visa Lottery, that if you wait until the last day, last minute, especially the last week, you might have some problems with the internet or the website in particular, depending on where you are from. So that is the only thing I can say. Don't wait on the last day, unless otherwise your internet is very good and the website happened, maybe not many people are applying on that day, you can be able to process. But otherwise, you might be in trouble. You are trying to apply and they'll tell you the website cannot be found. So, why many people are trying so hard to apply on the first day? And in most cases, the majority of them, they do a lot of mistakes. Because the obsession is, I have to apply on the first day so that I can win. So because of that, there is one guy tried to do that, and there was a problem. Because on the first day when they open, the website will be overwhelmed. So the person decided to put the kids away and let me do just quick application myself, and then I'll add them later. And the person won and was denied the visa because it came to add the children, was denied the visa. So don't compromise the application just because to be applying on the first day. There is no reward, there is no advantage, there is no any way that you are going to win because you applied on the first day. I usually tell people, I applied for my nephew on the last day, like 2-3 hours before the deadline, and he won the DV lottery. So there is no the notion that you have to apply on the first day. So if you have to apply on the first day, there is no problem. Make sure you are going to do the application completely and appropriate, following all the instructions. Don't compromise your application just for the matter of applying on the first day. You can apply on the second day, you can apply on the third day. They are not processing any application until after the deadline. And when they are processing, they are not looking on the day someone applied. They just, boom. You are going to apply. These are the application we gathered. They are dividing the region. They are not dividing on the dates as they received. No. So that's the bigger thing. So I want to let you with the stress. Don't even waste your time, my opinion, to apply on the first day. Because just let other people apply. Apply on the second, third day, fourth day, whatever day you want to apply, apply later. But just don't go there and you are rushing, you are putting the wrong passport number, you are putting the wrong date information just because. Remember, according to the instruction, you might be denied the visa just by putting a wrong passport number. Because they say you are lying. It's a forgery by putting a wrong passport number. Don't rush. Make sure you have everything in front of you. The photo meets the requirement. Documents of the photo of your your spouse, the photo of your children if you have children. Make sure that you have those one ready to apply. That's when on the day should you apply. So whether you apply on the first day or on the last day, no advantage. The only disadvantage on the last day is if the website is going to be overwhelmed. That is the only way on the last day. Okay, so after that one, let's go on the other part of when. At what time exactly should you apply for the diversity visa lottery? Because this is another confusion for many people. It's confusion because people want to apply, or because they saw someone applied at this time, thinking that everybody should apply at that particular time. Many people, they say apply during the night. But remember, the night time of your country doesn't mean it is night in the entire world. So your night means nothing to other countries or to other regions, to other time zones. Means nothing. That's number one. The application doesn't care whether it's weekend or weekday, because there are some people usually fear or afraid to apply on the weekend, or the offices are closed. No, it's a lottery. The application period is just through website. The website has no weekday, has no weekend, has no what time. It is set to receive application 24/7, 24 hours in 7 days. Like every week they are receiving the application until the deadline arrives. That's what they do. So why many people we advise, or people say you have to apply during the night? Especially many people in developing countries, sometimes the internet might not be strong. So you are advised, especially if you are using a phone and your internet is not very strong, you are advised to apply using during the night, where many people are sleeping in your country and the internet is a little bit faster. It's just like me. I record these videos most of the time during the night. So, and if I say as an example, oh, EBM makes the video during the night, it doesn't mean that every YouTuber must make the video during the night. For me, I make the videos during the night because it's very quiet, no movement of the vehicles around, my kids are sleeping, so I have the reason why I do during the night based on my own circumstances. But it doesn't mean that if you have to make a good YouTube video to go viral or to have really good content, you must make it during the night. That's not the meaning. My own circumstances doesn't mean that that is the fact. So some people maybe during the day they have problems of applying, they apply during the night. Doesn't mean that if you apply during the night is when you are going to win. That's not the meaning. When it is midnight in your country, 12 or 12:01 or 1 a.m., whatever night, or someone says you have to apply at 9 o'clock, during 11 p.m., whatever time it is. Let's say if you are in Ghana, it is time difference with Tanzania, time difference with the South Africa, time difference with the Egypt, time difference with Australia, time difference with the US. So when it is night, it might be afternoon in China, might be morning in Australia, might be during the evening. So there is no that this is the perfect time. Just because someone won on that time we apply, yes, every minute someone is winning, doesn't mean that is the correct time. Everybody must wait for that particular time. So make sure that you have the application, everything ready to go. When you go to apply, you apply. Don't start, okay, I have to fill, let me go to find the passport number. You are going to look for the passport in the room, then come back. No, don't do that. Make sure that you have everything to go. Then you go to apply. So what does mean what I've talked in a very high level? In a very high level, there is no advantage. You are not increase the chances by applying on the first day. There is no punishment to apply on the last day. The only thing we usually say, on the last day you have to consider two things. Number one, the internet might be slow. And number two, on the last day, depending on your time zone, remember it is the last day at noon of Eastern Standard Time, at noon of New York, at noon of Virginia, of Eastern, the time in the US. So it doesn't mean at noon, when you say last day, it doesn't mean that your time zone, it might be already 11 p.m. in your time, or 12 a.m., let's say if it's 11 p.m., already it is maybe at 2 or 3 a.m. 3 p.m. already the deadline has passed here. So you have to make sure that the deadline is the last day at noon of Eastern time. I'll make the video on how you can be able to distinguish this time zone when you are going to apply. So that is something you have to get ready before you do any application. And don't rush, don't make mistakes, don't get obsessed and you make a mistake. There is no any way you can go and correct an entry. There is no way you can go and correct your application. The diversity visa lottery is not like creating an account like when you're going to fill the visa form, you can edit. No, there is no sending the message to KCC, unlock or anything. Once you apply for the diversity visa lottery, game over. There is no way you can go and edit that. So whether you make a mistake on the date of birth, on your passport number, your expiration date, date of birth, correct spelling, whatever it is, the mistake you're going to do, it's over. You cannot correct it right away in the application. And if you try to do another application, that the correct application, the system is going to detect that you have done a duplicate application, the second application, and automatically you are going to be denied. Automatically you are going to be removed from the participation. So that's what I want to share with you. I wish you all the best in the lottery.